Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and start. It's already 8:30, so even if I finish a run right now, it's going to be like almost midnight by the time I do. Let's delete this. It's already 1:34? Dude, what the heck? You're, yeah, I mean, that's already pretty late. I would want to be asleep by 1:34, but do what you gotta do. Alright, let's begin. Have I played much Black Ops 4? I have never played Black Ops 4. So that would be a no. I have never played that game in my whole life. As awesome as that game sounds. Sounds pretty cool. Dude, you need your J. Cole streams? Yeah, I get that. I get that. But, you know, I don't know, man. There's J. Cole streams all around. It's okay if you miss a couple. It means you get your school stuff done. That's probably more important. What's going on, ZQ? Speaking of that, dude, you got an English paper? What are you doing here? Oh, okay. This is the most amazing beginning I've ever had. I think this is gonna go down in the history books, dude. Oh my gosh. You've been missing the sunshine. You have! But that's not because you've actually missed the sunshine. You missed the sunshine because I haven't been playing the sunshine. I've been playing Odyssey mostly. I've almost been playing exclusively Odyssey. What? That was really dumb. I was hoping I'd be a little closer. Implement spin pounds? I already do spin pounds. I do them where they're important. Not in random places where they save like 2 frames. Because they're not important in those places. You don't need to do them. They're overrated in those spots. What's going on, Sheep Square? Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. How you doing? Missing Z-Cubed. Oh, dude, you don't want to miss Z-Cubed. That guy's awesome. You don't want to miss that guy. I played Sunshine yesterday, Yellow Ducky. It's actually pretty okay still. I played it last night. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, dude, you missed every Mario Kart stream in the last 2 months. I think I haven't streamed it in like 3 months, at least. Maybe even longer. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I streamed that game. Most of your time and energy in the past week into Blue Catch 'em All? Sounds awesome, dude. Sounds pretty sick. I hope that's been going well for you. I've been putting all my time and energy in this speed run. Pretty much. Which luckily it's been paying off, because, you know, I got a pretty good time now. For only playing for like a week and a half. Infinity War? Infinity War. When did Infinity War even come out? Or when did I go watch that, rather? I don't think I saw it when it came out, did I? Maybe. That was forever ago. I think I've played since then. Are these true darker side PBs? I don't know what that means. Yes, I think. April? I've definitely played Mario Kart since April. I don't believe that. I have definitely played it at least one time. Yo, Kato! Thank you for the 15 months! Holy crap! Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'll read that in a sec. Hold on. 1 sec. Gotta grab that one. Hey, you cute blonde streamer boy. Looking pretty slick with that new haircut. Hopefully be around here more often now, at least on the weekends. Also, you should set up the bot to read these. Yo, thanks for the 15 months, dude. I appreciate it. Holy crap, the 15 years. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that a lot, man. That's cool. You actually can be around a little more often now. Are you still working like 80 hours a week, or is that over? And I will never get the bot to read messages like that. It sounds like a good idea, but that's just way too abusable. Okay, I did try to dive there, and it just didn't happen. I think I made him hit the rock. I didn't even mean to. Yo, thanks for the good luck, Gumby. I appreciate it. How you doing, dude? Thank you so much. Imagine using that. Oh, that's fine, dude. Maybe it was intentional. Sometimes I just use it intentionally. You're gonna find the exact night. Good luck. I'm gonna go through my YouTube channel that has my past broadcasts that are private. It might be a little tough, but maybe you can pull it off. Chilling out after work. Good to see you. Dude, good to see you too. My day was pretty alright. I was at college since I woke up, and now I'm home. I'm ready to game. You know, that's not true though. I think I already said that that's not true, but you can believe that, I guess. Down to 40? Yeah, 40 sounds a lot more manageable. 80 was crazy, dude. I don't know how you pulled that off. But glad to see you dropped a little bit. Sweet. "100% sure?" Well, you're 100% wrong. I can guarantee you I played it at least one time since then. It has not been 7 months since I played it. Unless you're that confident you caught me every single time I streamed in the last 7 months, which I would be a bold claim. I'd be impressed. I wouldn't believe you, but I would be impressed. Let's go. Let's go. $15.65. Oh my gosh, what? I thought you just said you were dropping down to 40. What happened? My thumb kinda hurts. It's not good. I got very little coins. J. Cole, at least for a minute every time he streams. Honestly, wow, that's dedication. I'm kind of impressed. Now, if it were Penguin Saver, I could believe that from Penguin Saver. If Penguin Saver said that, I would believe him. Because I actually can't think of a single stream that he has not shown up at least once in the last, like, year. Alright, be in there. Penguins? Yeah, dude, penguins are birds, like, pretty sure. That's what they say, at least. Flightless birds. That's what they told me in school, unless they changed it. Wow, that's too deep. You have maybe 2 birds in my chat? Why do I have 2 birds in my chat? Well, who? Which ones? Penguin Saver isn't a penguin, dude. He just saves them. There's a pretty big distinction to be made. He's just the saver of penguins. The yellow ducky is definitely one. Press 1 if you love ducks. Dude, that's a 1 for me, dude. I love ducks. Ducky D95? Really? That's kind of awesome. What made you change? You're the most loved duck in this chat. I mean, you're the only duck in this chat. So, yes, that's true. But the opposite is also true. Which, I don't know, maybe you didn't want to hear that part. Oh, I didn't go there. What's going on, Climate? Duck hunt in your spare time? WTF? Kato suits you much better. I mean, Kato's a good name. It is a good name. I have to agree. It was probably a good name change. Not that Ducky D95 isn't a great name too. Hey! Hey! Hit her head. Exactly, Yellow Ducky. That's what I'm saying, dude. Who here knows timpani? Dude, what kind of question is that, dude? That's like asking who's Ninja. Like, I think everyone knows who Ninja is. Everyone knows who timpani is. At least if you're watching Odyssey. That'd be impossible. That'd be like not knowing who Nicro is. Or, I don't know. Some other Odyssey person. We all do. So I have in the last 180? What? So I proved you wrong! Let's go! Told you, I know I did at least one time. Like, at least once. It might not have been more than that, but... yeah, dude, how would you not know who I am? And you're literally in my chat. I don't know how it's possible. Could that happen? Who knows? That's a good question. I would hope not. Spamming E's. You got in trouble for spamming E's. Can you please up throw? I've been, as of the last like 2 days, I've been having lots of trouble up throwing. I don't know why. You didn't go get the flag. That's probably what I lost the most time in my PV from, was just not up throwing. If anyone remembers. There was like 2 or 3 instances. Yeah, dude. What's going on, Lucario SRL? How you doing? That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. This hasn't been the most stellar Sand Kingdom ever, but hasn't been. I mean, I've had slower ones. And we had to clean it up. Uh-oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Really? I think I did that in another run before, and I was like, I'm never going to do that again. And I just did it again. Because I was like, wow, how'd I do that? I didn't get that in May. I got that in April. I think. Maybe that was May. No, I don't think that was May. Was it? I don't know when I got that. If it was early May. Because I was doing the 10-hour-a-day thing in May. Dude, come on! Dude, you don't like math? What the? Dude, math is awesome, dude. How do you not like math? Math is like the best subject. Let's go. I'm fighting a guy with big hands. He's got big hands. In case you didn't know. Doo-doo. What? Really? Really? Did I just pwn myself? I did get in April? I mean, maybe. I mean, you might be right. I thought I did. Told you. I don't know why you're challenging me on this. I was like pretty sure I know my stuff, but even if not, I definitely doubt you would know better than I do about that. About how when I stream something. But maybe. Maybe you're onto something. Maybe I just dreamed that I played. Maybe I just dreamed that I played Mario Kart. But I don't think so. I haven't dreamed about Mario Kart in quite a few years. But I did before that. Grandparents' house, he missed fast 70% world record. What the heck? It's honestly a fair reason. You could always watch it on YouTube if you really wanted to see it. Must have streamed it once. I mean, that's what I thought, so that would be true. I didn't think I streamed it more than that. I just thought I streamed it at least once. What's going on, Exalor? Use their data for one part and your own for another. Then what do you? Why? Well, what's that even about? Yeah, I thought that was a really bad sand. It's gonna be one of those. Like half the time I do runs of this, I always play really bad. Look at the beginning, because I'm not properly warmed up and I'm tired. Especially now, because you know I had school all day, so I'm like super tired. But that's fine. I could still make some mistakes and be okay, as long as it's not too many. What's going on, TKZ5? Is this a run or practice? This is definitely a run. How you doing? So I guess I did see it around when it came out. Makes sense. Oh, that's a good emo penguin saber. That's a great one. Yo, thank you for the 3 months in a row. TKZ, appreciate it, man. Holy crap, thank you for the 3 months of Twitch Prime sub in a row. Holy, and thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. What? How'd I miss that? Good luck. Thanks for the good luck at Z-Cubed as well. And at Penguin Saber. Let's go, dude. That's a lot of good luck. Good lucky luck. Oh, okay, that's lucky, dude. Let's go. That's the kind of luck I need. Alright. Where's Dino? Yeah, I did see your Fi-Fi lick emote. I don't know what you want me to do with this emote though. I see it, but I don't know what you want me to say. It's an emote. It's kind of an epic emote, but that's about all I got. Luck also rhymes with duck. Dude, lucky ducky, dude. I mean, that's where it comes from. Yo, thank you for the good luck, Sinistry. I appreciate it. How you doing, dude? Yo, I just got a move. Nope! No! I didn't want to do a motion control throw. He's gonna knock me off of it. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, I did not want to do a motion control throw. We're gonna lose. I'm gonna lose time on what it too. That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh no! What am I doing? I don't know. Does yellow rhyme with anything? Probably something, but can't think of many things. Jello. Yeah, see, there you go. Penguin Saber's gotcha. Jello a word? Well, I mean, it's not spelled like that, but yes, it is a word. Cello as well. Ba-da-ba. What? What? That guy like came out of nowhere and was like, yo, I'm gonna capture you. Or I'm gonna let you capture me. What was up with that? That was kinda epic, but also like, what? Why did that happen? Like, why did that happen? Pillow, dude. These are not how you spell some of these words. What's the time over there? What's the time? It's at 8:55 p.m., dude. I'll probably finish this run around midnight, assuming I finish it. Which I probably will, but you never know. I don't know why I just decided to stop, like, diving there. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what I did before, and then I just randomly stopped. This also, I don't know why I didn't roll here. That is not the movement I normally do. Okay. I am really, this is, yeah, there's like, I'm just gonna call it now, 0% chance I PB this. Like, probably 0% chance. Because I gotta play for 3 hours, and I'm already playing like this. This is not a good sign. Yeah, it's 0. I'm giving it a solid 0% chance. Might seem a little low, but it's honestly pretty realistic. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, 0% chance, man. 0. Can't stay the whole run? Well, I gotta say, dude, that's fine, dude. That's understandable. One thing I could do, though, that I did say before, is if I can't PB a run, but I do get to the end, I could opt to do frog skip, or I could opt to do no frog skip, so I can get a no frog skip PB. I could do that. That might not be a bad idea. Because I'm not gonna get 1.2, so I'm just gonna run no frog skip on the same version that I run frog skip. So I have that at least. So I can still get a kind of a fake PB, but not fake because it's for the other leaderboard. So it's the strat. Yeah, that's gonna be a really slow split. That's gonna lose you more than Sand did. That's fine. I have a good PB now. I can't expect to match it every run, although I can expect to be closer to it in these early splits. That's not unreasonable. Anyone want to chat like epic gamers in BC? It's a good question, man. Maybe somebody. I'm not an epic gamer right now in the VC. I'm only an epic gamer in Odyssey. Except I'm not even really there. I really should get a peanut butter jar this round, honestly. It's a good idea. Scaring Mario? No one's scaring Mario. We're fine. Mario can handle it, dude. He's a gamer. Mario doesn't get scared easily. He told me. He told me he never gets scared. He's a brave guy. Unexplainable. I don't even know how to explain what just happened. Am I good at something? What do you mean, am I good at something? Just in general, or? I'd say I'm good at a lot of things. But I'm also not good at a lot of things. So basically I just described every human being that's ever existed. To some degree, at least. Good at anything, dude. Wow, that's a dab, too. I'd say I'm good at Odyssey. Or at the very least good at Sunshine. If not. Thank you for still hitting him. I was going to be kind of pissed if I didn't actually hit him. Because that is, like, not hard to get. Never do those things that you're good at for free? Well, that's awkward. I don't know anyone who's ever charged to watch people to have people watch them speedrun. Can't say that's easily monetizable. But I do get paid sometimes when people are generous. Free isn't always money. Well, you're gonna have to explain what that means then. Enjoyment's a sense of payment? Sure. Yeah, okay. Maybe. I don't know if you're saying that as a prank or like legit. Yo, Chaotic, thank you for the 15 months! Holy crap! Did you see that, guys? That Chaotic guy just gave me a subscribe. He gave me a subscribe. Yeah, he gave me a sub. Thank you for the 15 months. 15 months of not being a mod. Here's to 15 more. Ha ha! I'm just kidding. Maybe you will get mod someday. If I ever have any, dude, Chaotic's first on the list. Maybe. I don't know. I don't actually have an official list. Dude, that's my 3rd sub today. What happened? Why did everyone start resubbing today all of a sudden? This is crazy. That's what I'm talking about, Axelor. I don't do this for free, dude. I make pretty crazy bang from doing this. And enjoyment. Dude, and Penguin Saber. And Penguin Saber, of course. Don't worry, it's a prank anyway, because I'm never going to have mods. It's always going to be a stream full of plebs all the way. I'll never mod anybody. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe someday I will. A free speech stream. Yes. Well, free speech asterisk. Not free speech in the sense that it's just absolute chaos. Sweet. I didn't mess that up. Let's go! That gold, maybe? I think it will a little bit. Which is kind of poggers. Yeah, let's go. Running my life. Yeah, you can't break TOS here, dude. Not possible. Can't do it. You cannot do it. You cannot. You will not. You cannot get away with that. No way, Jose. Early split? No, it wasn't, I swear. It was not an early split. Oh wow, I still got a cap jump there? I really thought I wouldn't. It's always the most Monka-esque thing. When you miss a dive. Like, you have a tiny bit of time to still make it up, but it is still scary. Metro coming up, PogChamp. Heck yeah, dude, we're getting there. Metro is pretty poppin' sometimes. Hey, we didn't fall off this time. Like in another run I did. Sweet. Yeah, like I say, it can never be a fully free speech chat. Because I don't own the Twitch platform. If I did, it technically could be, but I don't, so. Although I don't think they could want that. Apparently it's not a free internet chat either and getting owned with frame drops. Festival. Dude, festival! Let's go! I love the festival. Yeah, daytime Metro isn't too crazy, but festival and nighttime Metro... I mean, nighttime Metro is hard. Daytime Metro is just like whatever, but then festival is like actually like, dude, that's sour please in the chat. For days, man. Please get in there. Miss it. I miss it every time. Ooh, I'm saying that there. A Mastro? I would hope not. I would hope it wouldn't be a Mastro. I hope it'd be an epic stro. Yeah. I just said that. I really did just say that. Oh, bye, Glidon, I'll miss you. Oh, no. Well, I think, no, I'm not gonna go with this. This cutscene's a little longer. Okay, well, now I'm really not, if you're gonna do that. I was gonna say. Is anyone else here? Maybe. It's a Penguin Saver chat now. It's one of the best ones you can have. Everyone wishes they could have a Penguin Saver chat. Or at least the smart ones do. Yeah, we're still golden. Swag. I don't know, dude. Maybe people are just lurking, man. Who knows? Sometimes people gotta lurk. Whoops, that was dumb. That was dumb. I don't even remember what I said. It was dumb. It's already been like 5 seconds. I already forgot. Oh, that actually was dumb. I thought there was no text box there. Yeah, maybe you scared them all away, Penguin Saver. I don't know. Maybe you took over the chat. They are kind of weird, dude. Lurkers are so weird, man. What's the point in watching a stream if you're just gonna lurk? What the heck? You could literally be talking to Penguin Saver right now. Exactly. I mean, I can't say that. I lurk all the time. I can't say that. Did you know who the biggest lurker in my stream is, dude? Myself. I never talk to my own chat. A YouTube stream viewer? Why? Is that how YouTube streams go, too? I wouldn't know. I don't watch YouTube streams. I saw that coming. I could kind of tell, and I'm not even sure how I could tell. But I could kind of tell that just wasn't going to make it. Oh my gosh, am I going to get my cat back? So glad I don't miss that jump anymore. It's intense. Try spin throw there too. I can spin throw in a lot of these. I'm like popping off with all these spin throw strats. Alright, nighttime metro. It's good. There was like one part I messed up, I don't remember what it was, but... Oh yeah, I messed up the second. But other than that, it was good. What do you do now? Honestly, that's a pretty crazy predicament you got yourself in there, Chaotic. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. I would have probably asked somebody else, maybe look up a WikiHow article or something. Woo! That was fast. That was super fast. I don't think I've ever done that fast before. I'm sure other people have plenty of times, but for me, that was pretty sick. He's just asking a genuine question, dude. I don't understand. He just wants to know. He's concerned. Freaking weirdo. What the heck? Chaotic's kind of a weirdo. Says some really messed up stuff sometimes. Chaotic is the reason I can't have Nightbot do text-to-speech on my subs, because he will totally abuse that. He'll say something like they'll get you banned. I can't do that. %100% chance. And for having a chat that has no mods in it, things like text-to-speech will never be a thing on my stream. For that exact reason. One of the drawbacks. You can even call it that. I never really was a fan of text-to-speech anyway. Oh. That's my friend. It's my new friend. Bum, bum, oh. Park in reverse while moving forward. How do you do that? How do you pull that off? I don't know. That sounds insane. He's your friend. Then why did he just give me a moon? Because he's my friend. He must have been talking to someone else other than that, or... I don't know, man. He's moved on. He is now my friend. OTEP. Yay! And we're done. Any % route over. Or at least that was the any % route when I ran. I don't know if it still is. Well, for those two musicians, you did more stuff before that. I don't remember what the any % route was exactly when I ran. If I'm being completely honest, I've already kind of forgotten. Like, maybe it would be fun to just try an any % run at some point, just to see how I would do it, because I don't know what strats or route I would even do. I have, like, no idea what I even did. What was the route in November of last year? Because that's what I used. Whatever route was found within a month of the game being out. Turn left at next right turn? No. Dude, what the? That makes no sense. You can't do that. At least not without causing some trouble. Ba-da-ba-ba. Still use employees only route? Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely did. I definitely got employees only. Dude, my route was so old. I was still like, I remember this clearly because someone commented on this in one of my tourney races, I remember. But I was still doing the thing in Lost at the beginning, instead of doing the triple jump off the tree, I was doing the thing where you like jump on the cage first and like go that way and do the little cave first and then the butterfly. Like I was doing that, and that was super old. Like that was like pre 1 month old. Like I was doing really, like I did not learn a single thing in any percent. After my initial learning, and when I first learned it, the record was like a 115 or something. And I just did not update anything. It was kind of fun, I don't know. It was kind of fun running it at that point, but... Dude, I liked that strat, dude. I wish it was still faster, too. I liked that lost movement. Half of the reason I kept doing it is just because I liked it more. I thought the tree strat was annoying. Do you half stupid? I feel like if you turn that question around directly to yourself, the way you phrased that would answer that question in itself. Because you're freaking stupid. What an idiot. What the? I can't say that. Yeah, dude. I was doing really old strats. I'm such an OG, man. Doing those crazy strats. You know, when the game was new, which was literally a year ago. It's like, wasn't that long ago. Literally a year ago. Probably almost, I guarantee you. I don't guarantee you, but it wouldn't surprise me if literally on this exact day a year ago, I was streaming any percent runs. Like, it literally was around this time. I got my 115 like on the 15th or the 16th or something. My 115, no, my 1... Did I get my 110 then? I think, yeah, I got my 110 on like the 15th or 16th. And the record was still like a 109 or something. And I was like popping off, I'm like, I'm gonna get the Odyssey any percent record, let's go! And then I never ran again. So that never happened. And then I ran Darker Side. And here we are. Bum, 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 bum. Words I'll be there in a flash. Say my heart is off to you. Go! Yo, what's going on? It's Derek! In the chat, hands up. Dude, I gotta play a game right now, man. How you doing, dude? It's been a while. Jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. And your cares will soar away. Dude, Dark Side is so fun. Are you talking about like the actual area or the speed run? Jump up super high, high up in the sky. Sorry, DK. Still love you, bro. Superstar, no one else can take me this far. The speed run. Is that ironic or is that serious? Because I think most people really don't like Dark Side. Anybody? I still never ran it. I was going to run it, but I just never did. All I've ran, seriously, is pretty much this, and I guess if you count the week I ran any percent. But I have done runs of all unique moons and all moons, no post game. But I don't think I've ever ran anything else. I want to run everything at some point, but... You actually really like it? Well, dude, do some runs of it. Maybe you can claim record. Because no one else runs it. Supposedly. I hear, like, literally no one runs it. Because everyone says it's like... It's basically, yeah, it's basically any percent with very short, darker side tees, but then it's just, that's it. Like, the run just ends. It's just... It ends before you get to the good part. So... But, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be bad. I don't feel like it'd be a terrible speedrun. But it definitely would be underwhelming compared to this, I think. Is that gonna go gold? No, it's gonna barely miss it, I think. Nope, we're gonna go. Swag. 3 in a row. Sour Please? Dude, that was me. That was me when that was playing. I love that song. 205? Well, congrats, dude, on the 205. Gamer in the chat. Yeah, I want to do more runs of. Oh yeah, I imagine it'd be more fun than any percent. I could see that. I could see that. Because you get you do more, so makes sense. But yeah, I wanted to do more categories, like not just the normal ones, like not just do maybe like another all unique moons and like all moons no post game and stuff, but I wanted to try like some of the random categories too. Plus whatever dumb ideas I had, because I mean, all moons no post game was just a random idea I had, and people liked it, and they added it to the main leaderboard, so maybe that would happen again. With some other crazy idea. Well, that's no good. Like Talkatoo? No, that's the worst idea anyone's come up with, besides nipple percent. No! Yeah, I tried to be fancy there. I don't even think you can get Mario's, I don't even think you can get Cappy to go to that chest. I don't think you can, actually. Let's go. Talkatoo nipple percent? Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to see your name in my chat anymore. Get out of here. Also, have you noticed, or I guess it's just me, like I've played so much better since since Lost, or no, really since Wooded. I was playing so bad in Wooded and Sand, but even maybe Lake a little bit. But I mean, I've been playing better now, so that's nice. Guess I just need to warm up a little bit. It's always how it goes. I just always need to warm up a little bit, but I didn't really have time tonight because it was already like 8:30. I mean, I don't really want to do another. I don't really want to stream till 1 AM like I did last Monday. If I can avoid it. Midnight's late enough. Easy. Thanks for the good luck, Gonkwai. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. What was it? I was talking to some guy in the Discord about ideas that people were talking about, and one of them was an idea I had before. I thought it'd be cool to do a run of all sub-areas, I think that's what they call it. Like, pretty much every single room that has, like, you know, the 2 moons in it. In the game. I feel like that'd be a really fun run, because I love the sub-areas. It's like one thing you still don't even get that much of in Darker Side. You only do, like, a few of them. You don't do that many. Just the fast ones. That was what I was thinking of doing. I was gonna potentially do it the other day, but then I just didn't do it. But it's really, they have a really easy way to like categorize it too, because they classify it as all the rooms that Cappy tells you. Like, you know when you go back into a room and it says, oh, I remember this place, blah, 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 blah. Like, all the rooms that he does that on are the ones that you play. Which is pretty much almost all the rooms that just have 2 moons in them. Plus, like, a couple others. And you go all the way to Dark Side, because, you know, there's the rooms in Dark Side, too. So it'd probably be like 3 hours or so. It'd be a cool run, I think. I wanted to try that. There was another one I wanted to try. What was it? The guy recommended... He had, like, some random ones. Like, he had this thing where it was, like, double any percent, where you, like, do any percent, but you get the double the amount of required moons per kingdom. There was Darker Side, first, no revisits, where you have to do Darker Side, but you can't revisit any kingdom, so you have to do it all on first trip only. Which sounds weird, but cool. There was... all Moonrock moons. From a post-game file, like from a completed file, you just go and open all the moon rocks and get all the moons. That sounded cool too. It reminds me of All Blues New Game Plus a little bit. Yeah, I don't know when I'd actually try all those, but those sound kind of fun. New Game Plus? You could do all sub-areas New Game Plus, technically. That is true, yeah, because you don't have to do any of them to beat the game. It's another neat idea you got, actually. I don't think it'd make it too much different, but it's hard to do New Game Plus runs in this game because things change so much when you beat it. The only thing that you could that would like actually not mess anything up, I guess, is that and the Moon Rock thing. Since Moon Rocks are exclusively post-game anyway. Alright, this is a good snow. I kind of just autopiloted that whole thing, but like I don't even know what time I got on the race. There's no gamer of the day today, I guess. But I think I got like a 54. I've been doing that level slower. Like I was getting 53s, and then I started getting slower times because I suck. Apparently. Surprised I'm losing time on this, or am I gold? But at the same time, there's not a whole lot of room to save or lose time other than the clip. Which I got like second try or something, I think. Alright, let's go Seaside. Let's not lose a bunch of time on Seaside today. I feel like my PB did. But yeah, this should be a decent run. Like I said, when I get to the end, if I'm not going to PB, I think I'm just going to do the dungeon so I can get a no frog skip PB since I don't have one yet. And I might as well too, because the tournament bans frog skip so that everyone's on the same playing field. So I should probably know how to do it. And that gives me an excuse to do it in a run setting. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Darker Side Rando? Yes, Darker Side Rando be lit. Darker Side Randomizer. Let's go! I still want to try those. Again, I mean, that's something I'd have to like race though. I wouldn't just do individual runs of that. That'd be like... Same thing with like things like Talkatoo. Like, I feel like Talkatoo would be a fun thing to race with people. But it wouldn't be fun to do a run of by yourself. Like... At least not that much, I wouldn't think. Darker Side Rando would be more fun than that, but... Oh, I ledge grabbed apparently. Speaking of categories, I really want to do another all-unique moon run. I don't know when I'll do that. I could try for, like, this weekend or something. I don't know. I really do want to do another run of that, though. Still improvised, probably, without a route. Because I always feel like it's really fun when you do it with improvised without a route. But, yeah, I don't know when I'll do that. Because that's a big time commitment. I'm sure I would do it in faster than 12 hours now, even routeless, but I doubt I would do it in sub 10. It could probably still be a 10 or even an 11. But I think that'd be really fun. These are all things, though, that I say I will do, but honestly, I might never actually do them for a really long time. Because let's be honest, most of the time I get on Odyssey, I'm just going to want to play Darker Side, as I have been. And that's not a bad thing. Darker Side grind is real. Trying to get good. And I really do feel like I've made great progress. I want to kind of keep going while I'm on fire. Oh, he isn't scared. Okay, I thought he was scared. He gave me the impression he was a scaredy, but then he's like, wait, Mario, I'm actually not a scaredy. I was like, oh. Yeah, I'm making sure I don't make the thing land on top. I'm so sick of that guy landing on top. I'm so sick of it. I hate it. It won't happen today. Not today. That's what I did in my PB, I'm pretty sure. Tickle. J. Cool 114. Tickle. I don't think that's a command. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? What the heck? Remember it? You know, that's why people say they don't like Dark Side. Like, they say they don't like it because of the route. Do you actually like the route? Like, what do you think of it? Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to recapture you. You're gonna despawn. I just got totally boned there. Please, come on. Up throw when I want you to up throw. Not in these random situations. How does the route exactly go? Like, from what I heard, it was like slightly different any percent before you beat the game. Please go in the water. Please stop bouncing on the lava. That made no sense. But they said it's really just like slightly longer any percent, and then like I said, like once you get to Mushroom, it's like you go back to like 2 or 3 kingdoms and do Darker Side-esque stuff, and then just leave, and then you're just done. That's it. Which doesn't sound terrible, but I definitely wish it was like it was in the first few, like maybe like first month or so of the game being out, when it was like no revisits. You just got 250 moons. First visit on everything, and I thought that sounded like cooler, but and that's what got people with the idea of the first visit category thing. Yeah, well, that was unavoidable. Yeah, honestly, I should try a run of Dark Side. Probably wouldn't be that hard to even figure out the route if it's that easy to remember. But I also don't know if I can. Like, the only incentive to run that over just running Darker Side would be just the fact that it's shorter. But at least you don't have to world peace everything. Like, you don't world peace any category, any kingdoms in that game that you wouldn't just do an any percent, right? Or at least the old any percent route. Like you might do Lake and Wooded, which optimal any percent wouldn't, but. Sick fight. Yeah, I was sick other than taking damage. I screwed at the beginning. But that's really not even usually too hard to fight. Worked well today. Yeah, that seaside wasn't great, but I still think it was better than how my PB did it. But, I mean, I'm unbalanced anyway, so it doesn't really matter how my PB did it, because my PB might as well be this. And according to this, I sucked, so. You world peace cap? That doesn't make sense. World peace and cap. Oh my gosh. Dude, what if they ever found a way to skip cap? Like, what if they ever found a way to, like, somehow do something that, like, lets you skip ahead in any kingdom? Like, do you think that'll ever happen? Just a random thought. Because, you know, they had brunch in and everything, and they almost found potential in that. I wonder if they ever will find something, even if small. I feel like that could be kind of cool. Assuming it wasn't totally game-breaking. Like, if they found a way to get to the very end of the game from the beginning, and that made all the kingdoms, like, already world peaced by default, and you could just go and like grab all the moves without doing the bosses, I would be so so popping off if that were the case. Because as much as I don't hate world piecing stuff, as much as I don't hate the boss fights, like, they're honestly fine. They're better than Sunshine. But they're definitely like the least interesting part of the run. Like, if it didn't have these, it would be even like much more gameplay oriented. That's why the first half is not as good as the second because of all the boss fights. Mushroom, pretty sure the snow painting is there. What would that do? If you could do that, it'd be weird. Yeah, I guess, I mean, they patched that one. I like how they had the wall on that one, but not on Luncheon. It's so weird. It's like, what were they thinking? And it's, people are still saying that Brunchin could actually be faster for any percent, like by a few seconds or something, which would be kind of cool to see people utilize, but that doesn't really, I mean, that achieves skipping Spewert in Luncheon, which would be kind of cool. But at the same time, if I had to skip any of the bosses, Spewert's definitely probably the one I would care the least to skip, because it's really, like, it's easy. That's the only bad part. It's really easy, so it's kind of boring, but it's also not really that unenjoyable. Like, I really don't like, I don't care about the bunnies. I really don't like the big bosses that much. Just because of being boring. For speedruns. Yeah, if you can get to Mushroom early, that'd be so weird. That'd be, I'd imagine combining Brunchin and getting to Mushroom early. Like, imagine if that actually did something. That'd be crazy. That would suck if you had to do that in runs, though, because from what I hear, I've never been able to test it because I don't have 1.0 and I never have. Supposedly Brunchin's really hard, like really hard. Even with using 2-player, it's still pretty difficult. So that kind of sucks. Using Brunchin and combining it with Meat Skip is supposedly even harder. Because you have to keep 6 hearts of health, I guess, to be able to do Meat Skip, if that were ever needed for anything. Which is what they'd have to do to make Brunchin faster, I think. But yeah, I don't know. This game's still, I mean, this game's been broken up, like, pretty open wide in the last year. But, I mean, they still find stuff all the time. I'm sure there's still potential, especially in, you know, 1.0 and stuff. And even 1.2. Chances are, if they find something now, it's probably going to work at 1.2 as well. Because there's still a ton of glitches that work in 1.2. It was just all the early ones they patched. People shouldn't have made such a big deal of clips. They wouldn't have patched them. And Frog Skip, too. How did someone even find Frog Skip? Like, I actually wonder how people found that. You literally have to not only make the frog despawn once for it to even work, but then after that, the method of doing it, like, it's just kind of random. Like, why does that work? So I think I'm doing everything right. I'm so hardcore autopiloting right now. But I've ran this enough, I can kind of do that. Which is kind of awesome. Whoops. Okay. That was awkward, because I always forget how to back that up if that happens. I forget you gotta come over. You gotta, like, jump on there a little sooner. I just want you to know that I got hardcore screwed there, and my controller was as still as it could possibly be. Okay, I'm not gonna get screwed again. I literally could not be more still if I tried. I held my controller so still, and he's still. He still decided to jump. Yeah, I don't know what to do there. I don't know where that lava spire was gonna be. Thanks. I wanted to lose more time. Yeah, that was all of that happened because my controller decided I did a motion control input, even though I did not even move my controller at all. Did not move it. Not even like a tiny bit. Did not move it at all. Made sure to keep it as still as possible, and it still said I moved. That room always does that though. Like that room is like glitchy with the motion controls. I don't know why. When you first enter it, it almost always makes you do a motion control input. Please? Thank you. I don't know why I didn't hit the fireball. I was wondering why that was so slow. Alright. Well, the end of this wasn't amazing, but this should still be okay, I think. Luncheon's a crazy kingdom. Can't get it right every time. So how did I gold like literally 3 times in this run? Massa B only went down like a second. I just realized that. What is this, Sunshine? That's like something that would happen in Sunshine if I got a gold split. Like they'd always be by like tiny bits. They're like fractions of a second. I didn't think I'd already hit that point in Darker Side. Even for the first half. Like, I can still gold Cap Kingdom by a few seconds. Definitely not at that point yet. Yeah, we're gonna lose a little bit. Which is okay. I can accept that fact. Oh my gosh, I'm losing a lot more than I thought I was. I also thought there was a cutscene there. I don't know how I always think there's cutscenes where there's not. Wow, did I screw up something else in the split too, or what? Because I feel like that one mistake I made wouldn't have lost over 20 seconds. Definitely not. I had to have done something else and just forgot. I don't know what it is. I don't know, I don't know, I do not remember what it was. Damn, we're actually at the point though, I cannot make like too many more big mistakes. I've only got, assuming I weren't to gold anything, I've only got like 2.5 minutes to work with on my golds. For the next 2.5 hours. Which, I mean, yeah, super consistent game, so it's not terribly unreasonable, but still. Please get to the thingy. Boom, boom. We ever find Ruin Kingdom skip? Would not be mad. Not that I hate this kingdom or anything. It's actually very beautiful aesthetically. Yeah, this is... I could literally walk away for, like, most of this, and I would probably be okay. See, I really like the bosses. I really like with the bunnies, how they make it so that you can speed them up. Like, if you're a gamer, you can speed them up by, you know, doing fast strats. I really like boss fights that let you do that. Mech strats are similar. Like, you can make that fight super fast when it otherwise wouldn't be. But the only main boss I can think of that even has anything like that is the chicken, kind of. How you can, like, hit its belly to make it, like, drop sooner. I don't think you can do that with any other fight. Thanks. Thanks. I don't think so. I'm trying to think of them all. I don't think that you can. I think that's the only one. Yeah, it could be worse. It could have a bunch of RNG. But it seems that they've learned their lesson from that. Because I don't know if it's intentional or what, but they literally made these boss fights have like almost no RNG. Which is kind of sweet. Maybe we just got lucky. I always wonder if we did just get lucky. Yeah. I'll lose a little bit. Whoops. Wrong input. Alright, let's go. Let's have a sick Bowser Kingdom. Let's go! Yeah, I got a coin. That was kind of cool. I like coins. Woo! Woo! Okay. Don't miss that guy. He's a big guy. It's hard to miss. Don't do that. Doors have opened. We're going to the next area. Holy crap. What? Not only did you not give me a roll cancel, but you didn't even give me the shard. Oh, I knew you would do that. Oh, I just didn't think you would get that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I still didn't get that box? Are you kidding me? Oh, I did. Okay. I thought for a second I was like, I really didn't get that? I don't know what I was seeing then. I'm seeing things, dude. Ooh. Should probably not go for roll cancels on that, honestly. Probably for the best. Ba-da, ba-da. Do-do-do. No! That's so dumb. Okay, I was literally just about to say, I don't even have to turn my backflip there. Like, I really don't. You can make it just fine if you don't, but, you know, maybe, never mind. Maybe I do need to. That was really dumb. That did not need to happen. Oh no, I got stuck. OMG. OMG. What are we OMGing? How are you doing, Liam? In the chat? Really? If you're not touching the ground, it doesn't count? Okay. You thought there'd be no J. Cole stream today? Why'd you think that? Why would you ever think that? Something so crazy. There's always J. Cole streams. Except for when there's not. Nah, dude, if I ever stream on Monday, Wednesday, it has to be late. Because I have class until, like, almost 8 o'clock. But, you know, it, like, works out if I want to do a darker side run, because I come home and do a darker side run, and it takes me to, like, midnight, so. Which is around when I'd go to bed. Wow, I thought that was for sure too early, but apparently not. Perfect topper. But yeah, that's why I usually don't stream on Monday, Wednesday. But yeah, if I do, then it has to be late. But I really wanted to today. I was like, I don't know what else I would do if I didn't. I'm almost considering, like, I feel like I would break this as soon as I say it. I was thinking about literally just doing daily darker side, where I literally just do a darker side run every day. Since I've already been doing that for 2 weeks. Like, I literally have done one every single day for the past 2 weeks. But I feel like as soon as I do that, I would just end up not doing it one day. Totally break it. But that could be like something I just say I do, so people just kind of come to expect it. But I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing darker side every day. 5:30, yeah, that's a lot better. That's what. I mean, I don't usually have classes this late, but that's just how it was this semester. And one of the classes I needed was either at like, it was either at 1 o'clock or at like 6:30 or whatever. But the problem is I had another class at 1 o'clock that was only at 1 o'clock, so I had to take the other one at night. So I'm pretty much at college, like, all day long. Because my first class is at, like, 11, so. I'm at college for, like, 8 to 9 hours a day. Just doing classes. I like never do homework at college this semester because it's just loaded with classes. And then the days I don't have classes, I do all my homework. But I only have classes on 2 days a week, so it's not too bad. It's honestly a pretty lit schedule. I don't know if I'll have a semester with this ideal of a schedule again. Like it's actually really nice. I really like it. 24 hours a day. Holy. Yeah, I only have to drive for like 10 minutes. It's a pretty short drive. College is very close to home. It's nice that there was a good university only 10 miles away from my house. Not even. Sweet. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work. Okay, don't do that. I don't think I've ever fallen off on the first guy doing these strats, but I don't want to start today. I really do need to practice this because I don't think I've hit on exactly on the green guy in like forever. Easy, easy mech. It's like I literally have a practice spot for this and I never use it. I haven't even used it in like over half a year. What's going on, Dragons? 4477. Lost your sub 120 run today because you died to Mecha Brutal twice. That sucks, man. Mecha Brutal will do it to you, dude. If there's one thing you practice, definitely want to practice this because failing this loses more time than losing pretty much anything. Like, you fall off even one time on this and you lose like at least 30 seconds, if not more. You lose a ton of time. Is it a tech college? No, it's not. It's just, I mean, it's an IU campus, so it's just an IU campus. It's not for anything specific. That'd be cool if I was at a tech college, but no. I just go to it because it's close to me, and it's not too expensive, at least in terms of university. What's going on, RMB0257 in the chat? How you doing, dude? Yeah, that's good a gold. That's, wow, yeah, this is almost gonna be a sub 11. Very close. If I'd done the shards area a little better, it could have been it, because I fell off once. It helped that top room and mech was good. At least 2 minutes. Dude, that sucks, man. You know what that means, though? Free time saver next run. You'll kill it, dude. You get a sub 110 next run, probably. Absolute gamer. Boom, 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 boom. Still can't believe I fell. Like, I literally fell on that split and I still golded. Like, I did not think I could still be golding stuff like that. But yeah, I have a 318 SOB now. That's cool. That's kinda lit, dude. All I gotta do is get a mid 318 and I already have second place on Frog Skip, I think. Because I think second on Frog Skip is still a 318.55 by Odd Me. I want to say that's what it is. I'm trying to beat Odd Me. That'd be sweet. Oh, I lost all my momentum. That sucks. "40 minutes away?" Yeah, that would suck. If that were the case, I'd consider just living on campus, but yeah, it's still expensive, so I would maybe still commute. Things worked out that not only was my community college like 10 minutes away, but I've already accidentally upthrown like 10 times, if not more. My community college was like 10 minutes away, and my university was like 10 minutes away in the other direction. It was like actually worked out really well. You chucked your Joy-Cons. That's not good. You don't want to do that, dude. You don't want to do that. What the heck? That camera's always so awkward. Yeah, it's true. You do live in New Hampshire where only 3 people live. Kind of forgot about that. I don't know how. But that is true. You have a point. Cappy. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh. Then you just played MKWe? Dude, that's a good choice, dude. MKWe will always solve your problems. Will always make you feel better. Unless it doesn't, but usually it does. Where he lives actually in Massachusetts? For real? It's not even in New Hampshire? Man, what the heck. Yeah, I heard at least a few more people live in Massachusetts. So that makes sense. The hitboxes on that fire is actually insane how small it is. It is so small. Bam, bam. Da, 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 da. You live 4 minutes from the border. Well, yeah, that makes sense in that case. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing too. Is yeah, I live close to another college too, because I don't even live 10 miles away from Kentucky, so I live really close to a big university over there too. I live close to a lot of colleges actually. Yeah, dude, I got all the big cities. Are there even cities in New Hampshire? Like, is there even a single one? Oh yeah, was it my PB that I failed this? I wonder. I feel like it was. If it was, then wow, I have a lot of time saved on that PB thing. Yeah, dude, small state, but big population. North Florida? Whoa. That's kind of cool. I really struggle with that part. That's not the... Again, I got screwed on that part the other day, but... Usually that's the part that doesn't screw you too much if you fail it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna gold this if I do this last room good. Which makes sense, because I don't think I'd ever done this properly before with a good Bowser and good Moonskip and everything. Think those are all hitting? Yeah, swag! Definitely gonna get a good split here. What? I really wish the camera wouldn't be so jank on this. That'd be nice. Get your sour please in the chat, let's go! We're popping off! Holy crap! Let's go! 100% baby! Huge goal, let's go, dude, that was sick. Took like 15 seconds. Easy. It's lit. That was great. Hold on. Yeah, my PB did have the big time save there. That's what I thought. What's going on, Skara, in the chat? How you doing, dude? Playing SMO? Yes, I am. Doing some darker side today. How you doing? GG, too easy. Better than your first any percent time? Oh my gosh, I mean, that's not saying much. Actually, it wasn't better than mine. Mine was a 127, I'm pretty sure. I think my first run was. In Maine. Dude, I forget Maine's even a place that exists, honestly. Not playing SMS? Yeah, I was going to say, no, I'm playing Odyssey. But if you're talking in general, I mean, I played SMS yesterday. No. It's this crazy thing, but people can actually play multiple games. Which, surprisingly, a lot of people don't realize that. Not that I blame them, but it's actually really shocking. So actually, I take that back. Yes, I do blame them. How do people not expect that? I feel like the seed went in because I saw the save icon, and if you see the save icon, then I had to have saved something. So, oh well, we'll find out at the end if that seed didn't go in or not. Pretty sure it did that. Whoop. Sweet. 132.50? That's not bad, dude. It's not bad. But, yeah, I'll probably play SMS again, too. Kind of been a little bit on the Odyssey grind since, Oh, I already got that flag? I didn't know that. But yeah, since I kind of wanted to play SMS, or Odyssey again, since this game is sick as heck. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Sun Mario. Oregon? Yeah, dude, if Maine exists, then maybe Oregon does. Could be possible. I don't really know. Who goes to those places, man? How am I even losing time here? Oh, I'm not losing that much. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I thought I was losing a lot. I looked at the split, saw the wrong thing. 4 months? Dude, that's how it goes, man. Don't worry, I literally took a break for 8 months. This game's only existed for like 12, so. From March to November, I did not do a single run of Darker Side. Which means I didn't do a run of anything. Other than the one all-unique moon run I did in like June, but yeah, it's improvised anyway, so. That doesn't really count. Not for speed. I mean, I did play the game, yeah, I was gonna say, I did 100% like 3 times before I quit. And then I 100%ed it again before I picked up Darker Side again. Like, I did 100% it again in October. But, because I was like, I might as well. Because it's really fun, and I can kind of get used to the game's physics again before I hop back into runs. And it's just fun too. I feel like at some point I gotta learn how to do like all unique moon runs and stuff, just because I've 100%ed it so many times. I'd probably be pretty good at it. Because I actually just love this game. Man, what the heck? Come on. Why is it the hardest moon to grab ever? I miss it like every time. 1.5 million to 11 million. That's kind of a big change. That's kind of a huge change. Alright, this fish is like probably one of the dumbest fish. Yeah, exactly. Proving my point. Okay, first try at least. Oh, wow, he came out super fast. I take everything back. You're a smarty. Going to Maine? I mean, what do you even do in Maine? I don't even know what you would do in Maine. Like, I'm sure there is something to do there. I don't know that state very well at all. That's probably the best I've ever done that one. Vacation land? Ooh, so it is like the vacation spot. Sounds awesome. You go to school in Maine, that's all you do? Thanks. I mean, I was trying to knock his hat off so he would literally do not that. Woo! In there. Top cities in the US for food? Well, that sounds kind of cool. Get some epic meal time in over in Maine, vacation land. Capital of Maine? Oh yeah, I don't know. Augusta? That sounds like one I've heard. So maybe. When I had to learn the capitals in like 5th grade. It's like I didn't memorize any of them. Peach is kind of epic, you know? Isn't Peach kind of epic? Like, not as epic as Mario, but like still kind of epic, just by affiliation, you know? Boom, 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 boom. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Sweet, I love when that goes right. It looks so clean. Just getting those slick jumps. Do, 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 do. Rosalina over Peach over Daisy? Honestly, I think I can vibe with that list. I think I could. As long as you put Mario and Luigi on top. I don't know why I decided to do that so slow, but... Because of MKWii? Did I hate Daisy because of MKWii? It's still my biggest regret about that game. Is the fact that the best Mario Kart game has to have one of the most terrible characters as OP. But luckily Funky Kong is still better. So, it's okay. Funky Kong's epic. What's going on, R-Max? Suspension over? Dude, I'm glad you finally got unsuspended from Twitch. Welcome back! The dark days are over. Welcome back, brother. Just popping. That's a pop champ. Yeah, I knew I was going to bonk there. Roll cancel is probably for the best. Dude, if only. I mean, Rosalina's cool, but definitely not as cool as Funky Kong. I'm glad Funky Kong is the best character in that game. It could have been anyone, you know, and I'm glad it was someone epic. And I mean that, like, completely unironically. Like, imagine if the best character in that game was, like, freaking Birdo or Wario or something. Like, that'd be so lame. Waluigi, okay, that would be epic. Like, it could have been anybody. Daisy. Cringe. I don't want Daisy to be best. Daisy sucks. She's annoying. That's the only reason I really like Daisy. I don't know, he did something stupid in like a really big Twitch chat and got like suspended. I don't remember what it was. It was in some like Twitch chat that was like had like hundreds of people in it, like thousands of people in it. Dude, Birdo though. Imagine Birdo being best, dude. Mario Kart Wii would not be popular. I mean, yeah, all like the princesses, I definitely think Rosalina would have been the best choice for sure. Even Peach I would have been alright with. Is Birdo supposed to be a Yoshi? No, Birdo's supposed to be a Birdo. What? Why did I not get that moon? Why is that moon so stupid? I don't know if I was going to gold this, but now after sure I'm not going to gold that. I think I could have golded this had I not missed that. Either way, it's going to be an okay split. Ooh. Alright, let's move on to Cascade Kingdom. Why is the moon even there? I mean, it's a moon rock moon. It's not normally there. That's when it's post-game. I don't know. We just added it for some reason. Can't get spin pounds. I'm trying to just, if I ever do spin pounds, I'm trying to only spin twice. Because I was getting in the habit of just spinning a crap ton of times when you really don't have to. If I only do it twice, then I'm doing it the minimum I need to do it while still getting it. That's how I should practice it in case I ever implement it into more places. Cappy for MK9? True. Big facts. How about Cappy for Smash? Because as far as I can tell, like, I think he makes a cameo, but like he doesn't really... Nothing about him is really used in Smash, I don't think. Smash 5. Most stuff on the Switch isn't really in Smash 5. That's what I've noticed. I don't know why that is. I guess just because the game's been being developed for too long. A Spirit? Probably. I wouldn't be too surprised. Placement's dumb? That's not very nice. I mean, maybe. You're not wrong. I don't know. I question some of the moons in this game, but it doesn't take away from the overall experience. You think that one's crazy? Just wait for that one at the beginning of Cascade. That's literally just sitting there. Like, it's just sitting on a rock. Like, granted, this is, like, supposed to be one of the first kingdoms, but, like, it is actually just sitting there. Like, there is... I thought I was going to mess that up. Like, there's literally no difficult part about it. Durance for the long category, you'd love all unique moons. Oh, for sure, dude. I would love to do a lot of all unique moons, but it is... Did that really just happen? Did I actually just get that, like, owned? Like, I just got owned. Like, I kind of hit the checkpoint. Like, I literally just got so hardcore owned. It would not give me anything. Mario's like, I'm gonna fall, and you are just gonna take it. Like, there is nothing you can do. I'm just gonna fall. I was like, okay, see ya, loser. What the heck? That's what you're gonna do. Guess I can't stop you. But yeah, I'd love to do all unique moons, you know, if I just had a free 8+ hours of time to do runs of this every day. And the endurance, too. But, you know, most people don't. Most people have things they gotta do. Oh, that's fine, Penguin Saber, dude. Wanna watch Carl Jobst? Understandable, understandable. He's a gamer, so I can understand leaving to go watch other gamers. Us gamers gotta stick together. Why do people think it's difficult? Because it is. Because people genuinely just have trouble with that game. Or that moon. Dude, I just do it with dives, dude. I don't even do long jumps. I just do that moon with dives. Pretty sure the last time I did it, I just did it with dives, and that was way easier. Tasks? Dude. You killing it in those Odyssey tasks? Not gamer of the day? Dude, Penguin Saber is not gamer of the day. Did you hear that? You taking that, dude? Oh my gosh. If he's not, I don't know who it is. It's harder than you think, man. It's harder than you think. I don't know. I definitely struggled with it when I first did it, but obviously don't struggle with it now. Will not make top 100? What? I bet you will. I bet you will. Gamer of the day? Oh yeah, for sure, dude. If it's anyone, it's Liam. If it's not Penguin Saber, it's definitely Liam. But it could also be Dragons. Could be anyone. Any one of those three. I did not hit the button to throw. I did not hit the button to throw. I did not do it. I hit dive. I don't know why he captured. That's actually like a... I mean, I was going to say that is a slow capture, but he didn't do that animation the second time, so I guess it's not really that slow of a capture. I already accidentally captured once earlier in a really funny way in Woody Kingdom. Good. You have to be like really close on that, because if you go too far, then you know he's in the way. So. Epic Gamer, true, dude. That's your new name, man. Your new name is Epic Gamer. Not Gamer of the Day, dude. You can lose runs and still be Gamer of the Day. I lose runs all the time. I definitely am still Gamer of the Day sometimes. At least, I hope so. Like, look at this moon. Like, that moon is literally just in the open. Nothing. Like, it's just chilling in the open. I don't even know what that command is. Is that just the spreadsheet for the IL doc? Like, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's what that is. Doom, 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 doom. So I don't remember what half my commands are. Anytime I add a command, I don't ever remove it. Even if it's completely outdated. Like, I never, like, remove them. I just leave them. So I never really think to remove them. Dude, what happens when I do another 1633? I might actually have to update it. You don't know about the 1633 Penguin Saver? Were you not around when I did that the first time? That was literally the most epic stream I ever did. And I probably will do it again, either over the winter or over the summer. Maybe over the winter if I know I have time. Otherwise, the summer instead. I will definitely do another 1633, though that was like so fun. And the last straightaway of a race? Ooh, that sucks. What the heck? That is no good. Taking a break from paper writing? I feel that, dude. Dude, you can just read the pastebin, dude. It tells you. It tells you all the details of the 1633 and what it is and how it works. I don't know why it would not let me look at that. I mean, just imagine 602, but better. And that's basically what it is. 602 plus more. It's Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario 64 DS, Mario Galaxy, Mario Galaxy 2, and Mario Odyssey. All 3D Marios. All real 3D Marios. Ugh. Ooh, I almost just ran right off the edge there. That was scary. Okay. Ugh. Ba-da-ba-da. I did look at that hint, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I did, but... Like, someone definitely would have said something if I didn't. I definitely did. Thanks! I don't... This game would have been better without motion controls! Please, come on. The YouTube, dude, that's a good command. How much my movement is based off bay leaves? It's entirely bay leaves and Nycros. I used bay leaves and Nycros PBs to learn stuff, and some things I just directly copied their strats, which is a lot of it. You are so stupid. You are stupid. You are so dumb. You are actually so dumb. That, okay, you are so dumb. You have a 0 IQ. Literally 0. It is nothing. You are so dumb. I don't know how I did that. But, yeah, so a lot of it's based off of their strats that I saw. Along with just my own movement in some places that I just thought was better. Or I liked better. But, I mean, it is darker side, so there's a lot of, one thing I really like about this game is there's a lot of, like, originality with movement. Like, it's very distinguishable. With a lot of movement and strats you can do in places. Lots of variety. Literally 0 IQ. I still cannot believe I did that. I'm not the 0 IQ gamer, it was Mario, it wasn't me. It was not me. It was not me. It was not me. It was not. Someone else did it, it wasn't me. It was not. The new screen share Discord voice channel thing? No, I have not. What is that? I don't know. If I could do motion controls while on poles, you know, if I discovered the hidden secret on how to do motion controls while on poles, I'd be so good at that. But that is the one thing I still have no idea how to do. Like, it does not matter how I shake the controller, he does not give me a motion control throw. Ever. It never works. I don't know how to do them. And that always happens when you're on poles or Pokios. It just never works. Or forks. Forks are the same way. That's why I can't do that last jump in fork room, because I just cannot get the motion control throw. I literally never get it. 5%? What? What are you talking about? 5% of what? Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose a bit of time here. Mostly because of the timer challenge mistake. Apparently I'm losing a lot, so timer challenge mistake plus maybe something else. That's fine. I still love how consistently you can play when doing Darker Side. Like, my best possible time has been 3:20 for like over an hour. That's actually like insane when you think about it, but at the same time, not really that insane. %5 chance of having a screen share. That's really weird. I don't know why they would do that. Ba, ba. I did not do that! You are so dumb! I'm gonna lose like 15 seconds from that! Come on! Do not hit again. I will actually, like, be so mad if you do that again. That is so... Like, I'm gonna have to intentionally avoid that chest. Because they haven't managed to fix collisions since freaking Mario 64. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how did I hit the chest? I was in front of the chest. And it still counted as hitting it. What? 3:20? No, I said my best possible time has been 3:20 for an hour. My best possible time right now is a 3:20:57. It's on the splits. That's what I meant by that. It's not going to be after this, though. I just lost time in the split that you're never supposed to lose time on because it's one of the easiest splits. Because it's seaside, half of it's just swimming. More than half of it's just swimming. Which is something you can't really lose time on. Other than just frames. Da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, this is still very PBable, which is surprising, because, like, I don't know, I just kind of had the impression that that PB was, like, so good that I might not beat it super easily, but I forget how consistent you really can get in this game. You feel like I do? I mean, I definitely do more often than I should, which is kind of sad. I lose time in places I really shouldn't. If I ever do, it's always from something really dumb. I think my PB did that exact same treasure chest thing. No, like I think my PB had the exact same thing. Again, obviously not unbalanced, but I think my PB did. Boom, boom, boom. I like that strat. That strat's epic. Yeah, I always bonk there. Alright. Yeah, that didn't lose as much time as I thought. I feel like I lost more time to that in my PB. Because I can just tell based on what the timer's at when I get to the checkpoint warp. Doom, doom, doom. Boom, boom. Na 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 na. So chill, dude. Now 2D section I'm prone to lose time on. Because 2D section's always kind of sketch. Could always just do the other 3 2D moons. The only reason they routed this back in is because you get an achievement for getting 10 of these, and there used to be 3 other ones you get instead that were like also kind of slow because it's 3 individual ones, but they just decided this would be faster because you get 3 in this one section, even though it does take a while. Sweet, that was damageless and not super slow. I'll take it. Swag money. I was actually just expecting a damage, like a health regain there, because that just literally always happens. Da, 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 da. Let's go, cheap, cheap Mario. We're swimming and we're swimming and we're swimming. Okay. Ah, he didn't grab it. That's dumb. Still pretty sure it's faster to just damage boost through there at that point. Like even it's still faster, I think, than waiting. Could be wrong, but I don't know. Da da da. Alright, this will still be an okay split, honestly. All things considered, this is still gonna be a decent split. It was really just the treasure chest thing that sucked. Everything else was good. If I didn't screw that up, I'm sure this probably would have been at least close to gold. In fact, yeah, I would have definitely golded. This is going to be really close. It's crazy. I could save that much time on that split still. So that's pretty goldable. That's what I learned there. Yeah, don't spin pound there. Season kind of sucks, man. What are you trying to say? Or I guess you're not even trying to say anything. You're just saying it just sucks. Yeah. Oh, that stings, man. But maybe you're right. No, I mean my golds. I mean, I can improve all my golds. I mean, I only have a 318 summer best. Until it's at least world record, then we know we can improve it. Because, I mean, I do most strats that the world record does. So, until I have a sub best that's sub 314.06, I will know 100% chance I could still gold stuff. And even then, I could probably still gold stuff. $36. Oh my gosh. Did you do that just for the screen share feature? Yo, Bees Joe. Thank you for the host, dude. I appreciate it. How you doing, my dude? Hope the stream went well. Just playing some Mario Odyssey Dark or something. Thanks for the good luck, SNRub TV. In the chat, I appreciate it. Was it worth it? What are you even gonna use the screen share feature for? Other than to share your screen, of course. I feel like that's a feature that sounds really cool, and it is really cool, but I probably will like never use it. Oh yeah, you could already like make chats and do that though, I think. Oh yeah, I did do that before. It's weird you could do that in like individual groups, but you couldn't do that in servers. Alright, this is actually one of the freest fights. I have never said a word. I literally can't get it. I cannot get it. I have to just take damage. Like, never mind. This is actually insane. I didn't realize this boss was low-key the hardest one in the game. I wish someone had told me that. I don't know. I didn't expect to lose 10 seconds there. Doing well. Thanks for asking. Stream went well. Hope yours going well too. Dude, it sure is, man. I mean, I'm getting some good speedruns today, so that's definitely pretty good. And I appreciate the host, dude. It means a lot. Yeah, they gave me the 2-bits dragons. 4-day weekend. You had a cold for all of it. That kind of sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get better. Really good. Dude, I PB'd so big yesterday. I went from a 326 to a 322. I don't understand it. It's crazy. I'm so dumb. I meant to hold the button, and I just didn't. But, oh well, that shouldn't lose more than like 3 seconds. 39 servers. Jeez. But yeah, I appreciate that. I'm still kind of in shock at how fast I've improved my time. But granted, doing runs every day has got to help consistency-wise. Because, I mean, who does runs of Darker Side every day? There's only one guy who does that, and his name's Bayleaf, and he has record by a lot. So, when you look at it that way, it kind of makes sense. Ah. Dude, no way, man. I don't believe you. How? I mean, yours, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like with a game like this, you really are pretty much just as good as you, like, put the time in. Like, in practice. And even then, I don't feel like you have to put, like, that much to get, like, decent. Because this game is just so much, like, easier to, like, be at least okay at than a lot of other games. Like, I've always felt like that, and that's how it's always kind of been for me. Like, it was way easier to get decent at this game than it was at Sunshine. Sunshine was way harder. But that's just to get decent. I don't know how hard it would be at a top level in, like, any percent. I have no clue. But I'm sure you're not terrible. You're probably better than you think. Sweet. Glad I didn't fail that. I still get that checkpoint there because I'm always scared of failing it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've always feel like this game's definitely got to be easier to pick up than others. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe something with this game just clicks for me. I don't know. I feel like that's not just me, though. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, the way Mario controls in this game and, like, how much leniency there is on a lot of things, I think is what makes it feel so much, like, so much more intuitive and, like, easy to pick up. Which is a really good thing. I think they've made this game really well. I really like this game. Frog skip world record with his bops 10 times at 1.0. 1.1 any percent leaderboard. I'm not exactly sure what that sentence means. I don't know if I'm just stupid or if that sentence, I just don't understand what that sentence means at all. Ooh, that's not good. We're fine. Okay. I was like, no, do not miss the nut. It might be No Nut November, but that doesn't mean I could carry that into Mario Odyssey. Barely get that. Dude, that moon hitbox has got to be bigger than like it looks. Oh, I did not mean to hit dive there. That was accident. Darker Side world record is faster than 10 any percent runs. Well, I mean, that is true. I mean, the all unique moon record is faster than 10 any percent runs. 10 any percent runs would take over 10 hours. Or are you saying that there's 10 people that have a time worse than the Darker Side record? That would make more sense. That's not how I interpreted it the first time. And that I would believe. Because people, I mean, I would imagine those people probably only did one run, but instantly? Dude, me too, man. I didn't celebrate this year. Unfortunately. I couldn't, dude. I played Odyssey on November 1st. I couldn't. Can't skip Cascade Kingdom. No, that doesn't help. Doesn't matter if you break the nut if you fall. I haven't failed that in like 3 runs. Come on. I was gonna say I'm on really good pace, but now I'm not. Because I was like a minute ahead of my best. Why am I talking to you again? What am I doing? Okay. I was like almost a minute. I was 57 seconds ahead of best pace. But Balanced apparently thinks that that's not good enough. 1.0, 1.1, gotcha. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Again, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, there's people of all different skill levels who play this. I'm like, I mean, there's people who still, I don't know, it's like weird. But I feel like this is like a lot of people's like first speed games, so I always think it's weird seeing people who were like in like 130s and like above, and my first run was like a 127, but this is literally like a lot of people's like first speed game, so it makes sense. But I would imagine the multiple hour runs were probably one or 2 runs. Imagine if you just did like 3 runs, you would have a time better than 3.5 hours. This could be risky. I'm gonna go for it though. Make sure you land right on this guy's head. If you don't, we might be in trouble. Is the bird really all the way out there still? Okay, wow. Yeah, we weren't even at risk. I was like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm a little scared. There was literally nothing to be scared about. We are definitely gonna lose some time, but probably not a minute at least. Probably like 20 seconds, maybe. Ooh, imagine if I just rolled off right there. I would have been so happy. I would have been thrilled. Thanks for the spin throw. Please tell me I'm going to get my hat back after this. Okay, I threw too early. It didn't even matter. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose like 30 seconds. That kind of sucks, but... That's what you get. That's what you get when you suck. Ba-da-ba. Ooh, okay, that's fine, but... I was gonna say, I definitely want to be up here when I do that throw so I can make this yellow cycle, like, on this yellow platform. Okay, yeah, about 30 seconds on the goal, that's what I thought. It's not terrible, I'm still 43 ahead of best pace. Balanced is just... Yeah, it makes sense. Balanced is giving me more time save at the end, because my end game is usually not great, but my last, like... or my end game is... What am I trying to say? Yeah, my end game is usually not that good. But I kind of had to clutch it out in the last like few runs. Are you kidding me? 6 tries? Oh my gosh, 7 tries? We're really starting this off with like a 6 or 7 second time loss? No, dude, that was like, that might have been almost like 10 seconds. Like, jeez. I can't believe we're starting off with that. I don't think I've ever missed that more than like 4. And even that sounds pretty bad. WTF. Let's not do that. Sand Kingdom is not too hard. Shouldn't lose too much time here. Please go. Okay. This is so epic, dude. This song is so epic. I don't even care that I lose a few frames to do this one. Very beginning of this run, and you feel like the only thing stopping you from learning it is an inverted pyramid clip. You don't do that clip in snow? Wait, no, I do 2 clips in this run. One inverted pyramid clip and then the one in snow. Those are the only 2 I do, though. Even though other people who run on 1.0 usually do the Sphinx clip one as well as the one in the sewer in Metro, but I don't do those. Because they don't save that much. And I don't clip very consistently. But if anything, the snow one is the one you really, like, if you can do it, like, you want to do it. It saves, like, 2 or 3 minutes. Like, it saves a lot. Okay, maybe not that. It saves at least, like, 2 minutes. Sand maybe saves a minute, if even that. Sand doesn't save nearly as much. Like, if you wanted to not do one of them, that's the one to probably not do. And that's the harder one, I think. At least that's what everyone says. But also just running without it is like... Running without clips at all, like, yeah, you'll lose, like, maybe 3 minutes or whatever, but when you think about it... Really? I'm not going to fall in the goop here. I'm not going to fall in the goop here. Why would I fall in the goop there? I'm not that dumb. But, yeah, it's not that much time. It sounds like a lot more than it actually is. Consider the fact that I was in, like, the 340s and I thought my runs were really good. And then I just did more runs, and now I have a 322. Like, it's not that much time. So, you could just run without clips. That's what I was actually gonna do. And might be what I do if I ever switch to 1.2, which I probably never will. Because if I'm gonna do that, it's faster to just stay at 1.1 and just play with the slower loads for no frog skip. What would be the route? That's a good question. There's still no official route for that. Well, for that inverted pyramid clip, I mean, I don't think you would change anything. You would just do some things in a different order. You wouldn't be able to get the notes in the 2D section since you would do it early, but you would get the shards, so that would be the replacement. Although then you need another 2D moon for the achievement. Ooh, yeah, that would change stuff. Snow's the weird one, because then you wouldn't go back to all those rooms a second time. I don't know. We talked about this in the Discord at some point. You just ask in the Discord if you wanted to figure that out. People will help you. If you were ever going to learn Darker Side. I don't know if you really want to, if you're just talking like hypothetically, like if you were to run it. I am not going to fall off this tree. I will not fall off that tree. Yeah. Good. Good. Good, Mario. Yeah, I look into it. That's sweet, dude. I mean, I'm always down to see more people run Darker Side. Darker Side is dope. Super, super dope. I love Darker Side. Reminder that this is literally like, I haven't run any percent in like a year now, because Darker Side is just that much better. Anytime I want to run this game, I just run Darker Side. Although I wouldn't mind running all unique moons either. I mean, yeah, in that case, I just wouldn't do them. I just wouldn't worry about the clips. But that's what I do, though. I'm the type of guy that if there was a strat I couldn't do, I wouldn't like let that like deter me. I would just not do it and just run without it, and still practice the strat on the side until I can get good at it. Okay, that was dumb. 2 seconds to lose. Well, I tried. Yeah, the clips are not huge. You could always just keep practicing the clips too. They're They're weird, but you figure it out after a while. Like, I feel like I've kind of figured out the clips a lot more now. Like, I could get them pretty consistently, but I am still on 1.1, so I'm not exactly sure how bad they actually are on 1.2. I've only heard that they're terrible, and I believe it. That's why I don't want to update. I still think it's like probably the worst thing about the run is having to do clips, especially if you're on 1.2. If you're on 1.1, it's not really a problem, but come on, this is dumb. You shouldn't even miss him once. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, you are not getting away this time. No, no, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was almost as dumb as the thing in Bowser's. That was just actually so dumb. I literally hit him, and he just didn't. He was like, no, you didn't. He's like, nope, you didn't do that. Would I watch your YouTube streams where you point the camera at your TV and pubescent 13-year-old you shouts at an Italian plumber for 3 hours? You know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I could do that. As epic as that sounds. Mostly cause Cam. Unless it was like a super high quality stream. Oh no, it's because you said it's on YouTube. I don't watch YouTube streams. I don't think I've ever watched a stream on YouTube in my whole life. Yeah, the cam doesn't help. It also doesn't help that... Okay, thanks, Cappy. You actually just screwed me over. That's awesome. I'm glad you decided to get caught on the wall instead of... not. Alright, well this run is slowly turning into crap. This endgame was pretty good, but last week has been kind of yikes. But yeah, I was gonna say also it'd also be a lot likely because I stream more often than I watch streams. What's going on, Mr. Mulligan 004? Streaming yourself watching 8 moves at once in 144p. Why are you doing this? Any advice? My advice would be to just not do it. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know, man. If you're gonna do it, then I guess just own it, man. Go crazy. Don't back down. If you're doing it, then do it. Make the best of it. But yeah, I don't know how much time I'm gonna lose in the sand. I've already made 2 kind of pretty big mistakes. Technically 3. Yeah, honestly, the ground pound thing wasn't really that big. But it was like 10 seconds. Tablet won't hold that much footage. Oh, I mean, yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, a lot of devices won't record for that long at a time, for over 3 hours. Okay, thank you. Sent you the B movie in 144p, and after some stupid decision, you decided to do it. Let you know how it goes. Well, sounds sweet, dude. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Good luck with that. It sounds epic. Yeah, we're gonna lose some time. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am actually going to lose kind of a lot. It's okay, Glidon comes back. He's cool. Don't worry about him. He's back. See? He's back. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, crap, I almost can't 322 or 321 this anymore. If this does PB, it'll likely be less than a minute. Which makes sense. I can't expect very big PBs very often at this point. But I mean, over the last 2 splits, I did lose a minute, so that certainly didn't help with that. Awkward. It's okay, we'll just play like a legend. Make a clipless subcategory darker side. I mean, before the whole no frog skip thing, I mean, that's honestly something. I think I actually did suggest that they add clipless subcategories for things. Because I was thinking in my head, I'm a pretty good speedrunner usually, and if I can't do these clips, then chances are a lot of other people can't do these clips. And if they're as annoying to me as they are, then they're probably really annoying to a lot of other people. And they're probably going to turn people off from wanting to run this stuff. So I was like, maybe they should. Just because otherwise, like you said, it might really, like, that's like the first thing people think about when they run Darker Side is like, oh no, I have to learn those clips. Oh no, I can't do it. I'm on 1.2. And I was like, maybe they should just split that, but no, they didn't decide to do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but at this point it would be, yeah, it'd be really obnoxious now, because now they already have a split. Is that still gonna reach him? I think that's still gonna reach him. Yeah, sweet. Shoutouts to not doing Scooter Clip. B-Movie, Emoji Movie, Paul Blart Mall Cop, SpongeBob SquarePants. Movie. Who Killed Cat Alex, Flushed Away, Shrek 1, Cat in the Hat. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this? Are you gonna have sound on all of them too? Or are they, like, some of them gonna be muted? Like, how's that gonna work? Yeah, 90%. I mean, at 90%, it's not as cool. Like, Night Metro is a pain, which, I mean, it's almost the same in Darker Side, but I mean, Daytime Metro is, like, not too insane. And Darker Side, it's not too crazy either. Most of the cool stuff is in post-game. You get to do all the cool stuff. Okay. I like that he just didn't give me a triple jump. Thanks. Well, now I can just do the... It's like, now I can just do the roll cancel. What? That was too... What happened there? Commentary tracks. We have too many movies I want to do, so why not all movies at once, dude? Why not? I mean, I can think of a couple reasons why not, but... I understand what you're saying. I understand. Okay, thank you for not getting any. I'm just gonna stop going for that. I literally never get that. And I just end up wasting time by attempting it. Thanks. It's like, thanks for that beautiful up throw. Up throws are gonna be the killer, dude. It's what it's gonna be, if anything. Hey, Mario. All of them at once? How do you read the scripts off of all of them at once? How do you even do that? Sounds insane. What? That beginning section could have been a little... That first half of this split could have been a little better, but whatever. Not terrible. Yo, I found a cap. 232? Dude, my cap gold's only 231. So hey, we're pretty much in the same club. I still don't get how people get like low 220s. Like Bayleaf gets like 226, 225, I think. Like just doing the normal strats. He doesn't do the strat where you go up to the left, I think. And I don't even know how to get that. Like it's crazy. I lose so much time. It's crazy to think that I'm already getting like decent times and I'm still getting cap splits like that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I'm like the only person with a time that's even a 2x that still gets 2 3s on cap. But maybe there's someone else out there. That's gonna mess me up, isn't it? Yep. That's my 3rd run in a row I missed the bird. Sweet. Pretty sure my gold even misses the bird. So glad I still missed that for some reason. What? Can I like... I need to practice that. I can't keep doing that. It's like 10 seconds every single time I do it, at least, if not more. I think it's more. But it means I can gold this by a lot. My gold literally has that in it. $224. And that's going on the left or the right, Lucario? Swag? Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Big swag. That's going to the left. Gotcha. I don't know how much the left saves, but I've heard numbers like it's around like 2 to 3 seconds or something. Like optimally. But I don't know how accurate that is. Thanks? Is that, like, did you not, okay, like, did I not center camera? Like, did I not center camera? Just so that wouldn't happen. Like, I don't know how that happened when I centered camera. Like, it makes no sense. I do not understand. I'm trying to keep it together, dude. This Metro has been kinda all over the place, but... Because, like I said, this run started kind of falling apart after, after Seaside. For some reason, I don't really know why. Yeah, imagine my huge gift right now in Darker Side, like what's really helping me. That makes no sense. Okay, you know what? This game's out to get me. I don't know why that just happened. I literally did nothing wrong. I literally just drove straight over it. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, what's helping me most is just being consistent, I think. Fairly consistent. Like, I still make lots of mistakes, but for a 3-hour run, I'm really not making that many mistakes. And, you know, having only ran for like a week and a half or something now. Almost 2 weeks. Rather than being super, super optimal on a lot of strats. My movement isn't bad. Like, I'm doing everything that I'm going for pretty fast, but... Okay, well, at least we got that. That's nice. That'll minimize some of the time loss. I almost always mess that up. You don't get it at the very beginning? thought people in 90% normally don't get it at the very beginning, unless I'm wrong. In Night Metro. Hey, that's what you do in Darker Side, you get that one in Night Metro. That doesn't really make a difference, I wouldn't think. At least not a big one. Because I get that in Night Metro in Darker Side. Apparently I'm losing almost nothing here. So that's definitely a huge, that stuff is something in gold, like a ton. So I definitely made like at least 20, 30 seconds of mistakes there. What's going on, Fearsome Fire? Darker Side over other categories? It's epic. I don't know. It's just an epic category. It's got more cool stuff than any %, but it's not 8 hours. Which is why I'm not running all unique moves. It's pretty much why I'd say I run it. It's like a really good length for the amount of content you get, you know? In 1.2. Why would that make a difference in 1.2? Oh wait, it's because of Sphinx Clip and stuff, right? That makes sense. But yeah, some of it's also just because I don't really want to run any %, because it doesn't get enough of the meat of the game. It's really the big thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. No Sphinx Clip. I forgot. So that's actually like not possible in 1.2. That's really hard to get. It's harder than it looks. Because I remember when it was patched and people were like, maybe it's still possible, but it's just really, really hard. But it's still impossible. Like, no one can do it at all. It's so weird, if that's true, because I don't think... Are there any other clips that were patched, like, completely? I thought all of them were just made harder. Why would that one, like, not work at all? That's really weird. I don't really know what they did to clipping, but I thought they just like changed like some of the frame data with it somehow. But maybe, I don't know, maybe Sphinx Clip is like barely possible already on 1.0. That was a good frog room. It is possible? No. No. Is it? Yeah, it is. I was gonna say. That's what I thought. I thought that was the general consensus. Oh, dude, that was an awesome long jump. That was amazing. Why am I doing ground pound jumps? This isn't 2017. Gotta do backflips. Backflips or spin pounds. Ground pound jumps have been obsoleted. Aren't the clips, like, from what I heard is the clips are like frame perfect or double frame perfect or something on 1.2. Or on 1.0 they're like, you have like an extra frame on both inputs or something. I don't know the specifics. Like I said, I've never been able to try on 1.2 because I've never updated, so I will maybe never know. Yo, welcome back, Penguin Saver. What's poppin', gamer? Dude, it's Penguin Saver. I love that guy. He's awesome. Saves penguins. 1 point in digital? Dude, I wish. I mean, I have it, but I'm on physical right now. Digital is banned. So I have to use physical for darker side. But yeah, I am at 1.1. Digital. Normally. It's actually not crazy hard. Yeah, I like that too. I like easy frame perfect stuff. It's like when I say Honey skips frame perfect, but it's actually really like not that hard. At least not anymore. It used to be hard, but it's not hard now. But there's not really any strats in Sunshine that are like that hard. Not like frame perfect stuff, I mean. Like, strats are hard, but... yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, honestly, I kind of saw that. Why can I not spin pound? Well, there goes any chance of golding this one. Probably. We'll find out. I knew I had gold potential on this, so maybe there's a chance. But probably not. I just had a weird feeling I wasn't going to get a cap dodge there. I don't know why. I love doing this room, though. This room is so sick. I hate this room! No! I actually do hate this room! Okay. That was lame. Okay. Well, that might have just killed this run. I just lost like 30 seconds. I can't believe that just happened. Really? I can't believe that just happened. That is freaking lame, dude. Why did that happen? So I like rolled off the platform and I didn't die. Skip the. There's 2 moons. I can't. Oh, I'm dumb. I could have just skipped that moon. You're right. Penguin Saver. Sometimes I wish I was as smart as you. I am an IDOT for not skipping that. I really am. I actually should have skipped that. I should have got the one down there and just got a backup moon. But Penguin Saver's the gamer of the day, so it makes sense he came up with that. I didn't even cross my mind. Oh yeah, this run's so dead now. I'm so stupid. I lost 40 seconds from that. Why did I think that was a good idea? I gotta gold some stuff to save this. Like I said, if I'm not on PB pace, I'm gonna do no frog skip so I can get a no frog skip PB. So I have a reason to finish this regardless. Because, yeah, I want to get a no frog skip PB so I can look cool on both leaderboards. Honey Hive. No, Honey Skip. Yeah, not Honey Hive Skip. Honey Hive Skip, from what I understand, is like really hard, isn't it? I don't know. I don't run Galaxy. You got this. Like I said, if I just gold some stuff, man, you might be right. You might be onto something. But 40 seconds is, I mean, that's 40 seconds, dude. It's a lot of time. That is so much time. It was so much time Penguin Saver called me an IDOT. Please stop doing that! Okay, there was about 3 different things I tried to do there that did not work. I wish I could do the cool jump there. I really do. I wish I could get motion control throws on poles, but I still don't know how to do that. Sounds really dumb to say that I can't do one of the game's intended mechanics. But I legitimately cannot get motion control pole launches. Like, they just don't work. I will figure them out at some point, because I feel like I had them down before, and then I just lost it. Whatever that means. Yeah, I am. I just dove. I am actually a huge IDOT. Why did I just dive there? I meant to ground pound. Since when is the Y button the whatever the back button is, the ground pound button? That's what I was gonna say, and I was like, wait a minute. That's not what the button's called. Okay. If I don't fail this, then we are in business. If I do fail this, then well, that sucks. But I honestly never fail that because it's not hard. I mean, I didn't say anything about that part. That part's hard. I'm trying to Talkatoo glitch on Toad. Can I do that? Can I do Talkatoo glitch on Toad? Say what? You don't fail that? No. I don't fail that. Never. I've never failed that trick in my whole life. Not even once. You can never, ever fail that trick. It's so easy. I didn't do it. You gotta have me mixed up with someone else. You must have been watching, I don't know, someone who fails that, probably. I don't even know who would fail that. It's such an easy trick. I can't think of a single person. I'm an I.com. Wow, I don't even know how to respond to that. I've never been called an I.com before. Nicro? Dude, maybe. Maybe Nicro. I know Nicro's a little washed. He makes some dumb mistakes nowadays. I don't think so. I don't think Nicro would even fail that. Moon dump. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Let's scold these again. I already golded Lost and Cap in my PB. Because I'm only 25 seconds behind my PB right now. My PB plays pretty clutch at the end. But I gotta outplay myself. I gotta outplay my past self in order to bring this back. The time save is gonna be Luncheon 3. It's the only place it can be. I think that's where my PB kind of screwed up a little bit. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. Again, if I don't PB, we're doing the dungeon. We're doing no frog skip, which is not bad. So if I do that, if I have to do that, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I really am. I got this PB yesterday, dude. It's like, if I don't PB a 4th day in a row or however many days it was, that's fine, you know. The streak had to end at some point. Once I get into like kind of okay time territory. Whoa! Hey! Whoa! What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Pretty much no chance against world record. He's got a point. He's got a point. When you consider that perspective, I don't know why I'm still playing. He has a brain. Wow. Unlike people who are I.coms. Penguin Saver, I don't know how I ever said you were my favorite viewer. You are like destroying me right now. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Yeah, true, because practice, exactly. I'm not gonna reset. Imagine resetting this late in a run when I'm this close to being finished. Like, who would do that? The only reason I would ever do that is if I was tilted, and I usually don't get tilted. Fuck! I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, this run's over. This run is actually over. It sucks so bad when you do that. You have to, like, warp back to the checkpoint. What? That's like, that almost seemed intentional. That was like, that was so bad. Oh, screw this shard, dude! Who put that there? I don't need to dive. I don't know why I keep diving there. I do not need to dive. Alright, I'm just gonna go for a casual 223. That's my goal now. Woo. Dumb caps. Dude, no, I'm taking the L on this one, dude. It wasn't the shard's fault, it was mine. That actually was my fault. I just could not keep control in what is arguably the easiest video game on the planet to keep control of. It was, dude. It was my fault. I'm the IDOT here, man. Now you want to be nice to me. Okay. Now the tables have turned. Once I agree with you, then all of a sudden it couldn't be me. Gonna steal my viewers. What the? That's fine. All they do is call me iDots anyway. You can have them. Oh. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. Yo, what's cracking? Yo, what's poppin', game? How you doing, man? Right in the chat. Alright, there we go. That was, honestly, all things considered, other than the obviously, you know, the very glaringly obvious mistake. That was not a bad loss. Sweet. Okay, we gotta go to cap now. Pretty sure my cat misses the bunny, so I could gold by a little bit, but not enough to bring it back. You'll be loyal? Dude, I know, man. I know, you would never leave me, man. I would never lose Penguin Saver in the chat. At least I don't think that would happen. Even if it did, I don't want to think about that. Ooh, see, that was clean. Woo! I'm glad I decided to dive there. That was a little close. Epic swag money, man. You know, I don't get called that every day. That'd be kind of neat if you did that. I don't really know how I'd respond to that. But... Dude, come on. There we go. We get. Where's J Coolest 114? What, the alt account? I don't know. Oh, yeah. That always looks sketchier than it is. That's fine. That does look sketched, though. It's not a nice sight to see. Mario just jumping out into the clouds. Trying to go for at least one more gold, dude. At the very least, we got a 318 sum of best today, which is kind of sweet. We've been making huge plays. I can almost start putting Road to World Record in my title and not feel too much like a clickbaiter. I almost can. We're not quite, but I almost can. It's been pretty sweet. Making some huge, huge plays. When he wasn't hydration? Yeah, dude. Remember when he was... Yeah, he was Riles 8, I think was his old name. That was a crazy time, dude. So you clickbait. You think that would get the views? I don't know if that'd get the views. Dude, it's not clickbait if true. I mean, I like the way you think. That's kind of true. I never said I wouldn't get the record. I had it before. I can always flaunt the fact I had it when the game was a month old. That counts for something. Yo, welcome back, Kato. How you doing, dude? I hope you enjoy. We got a little bit more to go before I sign out. Okay, I like could not find the moon for a second. I didn't know where I was. Okay. What's going on, Hulks? Someone say views? Yes, let's go. It's working already. Just talking about it. Yeah, it's 500 moons to unlock Darker Side. I would put 503, but honestly 500 just sounds better. And I don't know, that's what everyone else does. So I used to just put 503. Throwback to when this category was called 503, like it wasn't called Darker Side. All night? I don't think I could stay up all night, dude. I don't think I can. I was at college all day. It's been a long day. That's the scarier movement. But I was like, I gotta go all in, dude. Gotta go ham. You just woke up? Oh my gosh, dude. What time is it where you're there? You just woke up. Dude, DGen. Dude, DGen life is best life, though. Like, for real. That's the life you gotta live. That's a gamer life right there. If you... I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's not always the best way. I'm not even DGen. I stay up till, like, 1 AM and think I'm crazy sometimes. I've got to stop tapping B like a madman. I've got to stop! Someone stop this man! He's tapping A like a crazy guy. Is this all the moons? Yeah, this is. You get 19. Before that, yeah, I know, dude. No, it wasn't even that, dude. It was the thing in, where was it? Where did I have the big mistake? It was in Lake. Yeah, that's what it was. Lost probably wouldn't even happen if Lake... Oh, I tried to do it safe. I tried. I tried, didn't I? I really did. Because I cannot do these bunny moons the intentional way. I have to do them slow. Which makes me feel like a non-gamer, but that's what you gotta do. Yeah, you know, I game sometimes. You know, sometimes I game, you know. Sometimes. To say, this will still go by a few seconds, I think. Yeah, a little bit. Sweet. Yo, what's going on, Kai? Do you game extensively? Dude. Ah, me too. Me too. I game every day. Rise and grind. So that's my motto. And that applies to gaming. Because gaming's a grind. Starting Fast 79 Shen, so watch out for some guy who's probably 20 minutes behind me. Well, dude, that's awesome, man. I'm glad someone else was doing Fast 79. He's the only one for so long. I finally won't be alone. I wish you best of luck, dude. It's a sick run. Fast 79's actually dope. Main reason I didn't do it more often is because it actually hurt my hands so bad. Playing Sunshine without the downtime is like, it's a hand killer. It's like playing a melee match for an hour, 40-something minutes straight. Like, it's just bound to kill your hands. Not to say Sunshine's on the same level as melee, but... Wow, Golden Moon by a second? Sweet. Sweet! He's printing it during class? Well, that's convenient. 25 minutes didn't upload the record because you knew it would upset people. You actually care about this? Wow. Wow. Well, that was nice of you to at least not upload it. Yeah, for sure, dude. You would have devastated some people. I know I would have been. Well, I appreciate it. Some guy did that in Sunshine, too. The guy that got a 112.38. But he didn't even bother recording it because he was just doing it for fun. He's trying to give us a chance. Since, you know, we were trying so hard anyway. Hold on. Sunshine HD texture pack looking nice. Yo, Cosmic on TV. That's what I was about to say, dude. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's looking sweet. It's so good, I just have to keep playing it. It's awesome. It's like an entirely different game. Why did I did that last round? Why do I jump there? You don't have to jump to get that move. Okay, Goombas don't fall. Not like last time. That was my big time loss, I think, in my PB, was the Goombas falling. Maybe there was something else too, I don't remember. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ooh, okay. Sunshine Remastered Darker Side runs going. They're going kind of awesome, dude. Thanks for asking. Restraining order? Did you have a restraining order on that guy? What the heck? Alright, man. Peace out. Yeah, keep these dudes away from each other. Well, I don't know what's going on between them. Alright, who's ready for T-Rex, dude? People always do the other crappy song, you know, like the escape sequence, whatever. Dude. We're all about T-Rex on this stream. Let's go, T-Rex! Darker Side IL? Not a bad idea. Dude, I'm gonna do the Darker Side dungeon this run because I need to know frogs get PD, so I think I will. I think I'm gonna do it. I really do. Ooh, I need to see that guy. What's going on, Emmy Fitzy in the chat? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boom, 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 boom. Could probably have dove or something there. Make it a little faster. Is that good? Oh, yes. Perfect positioning, dude. Holy crap. Cause like, no. Oh yeah, dude. You gotta practice those, man. Even if they suck. It's definitely in your best interest. At least mech. At least mech. But Night Metro is good for practice too. Can confirm. It is very good for you. But mech is what loses all the time. So you definitely want to at least know how to do it somewhat consistently. Someday, mark my words, I will get that someday. First try. Hasn't happened yet, but it will happen someday. Maybe tomorrow. I'll do runs of this tomorrow, probably. I've been doing a run of this every day for like 2 weeks, or however long I've been running it. I'm on a streak. I actually spin pounded on all 6 of those. Never did that until just right now. It's kind of cool. Ah! Oh my gosh! Did you see how big this gold is? It's a big gold. Let's go. This almost could have came down. Definitely won't, but we were close. We were close. More consistent at Brutal, but less consistent at Metro. Dude, Night Metro, dude, I don't know why Night Metro is so hard. Because it's like, it's so easy for me now. Like, I didn't even practice it or anything. I think I just got better at the game. Or something. But like, I struggled with that for so long. Like, I could not do it. Mech was kind of similar, but I got better at Mech before I got better at Night Metro. I feel like Night Metro was harder to get good at. At least consistent. I mean, you can say all what you want about Lake 2, but I lost 30 seconds in Water 2, 30 seconds in Sand 2, 30 seconds in Metro 2. Well, not on my gold, but I should have a gold that's like 20 seconds better. And like 40 seconds in Lake 2, and like 30 seconds in Lost 2, so. That doesn't even count all the mistakes I made in the first half of the run. So. Even still. It's nothing we can't do it again in another run. You know, as awesome as that was, I really wish I would have roll canceled like the 3 times I tried to roll cancel there. What's going on, Respect TAPA? Dude, you might be in luck, dude. Well, yeah, it's just guaranteeing. I probably won't be skipping a frog tonight. I probably won't be. Because if I'm not gonna PB, I might as well. Although that'll mess up my balance split though. I just realized that's one reason maybe not to do it. But at the same time, yeah, it's still worth it. I'll do it. Let's go. I could just not save that last split or something. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just not split. I'll split the last one to see what time I get, but then I'll unsplit it. So that it doesn't completely skew up like my averages and balance splits and all that. But I am planning on probably doing the dungeon so I can get a no frogs get PB. Since this isn't gonna PB. And, you know, I could take that as an opportunity to get a PB in that category. Oh, what? That wasn't a triple? I know. I could have not made any one of those mistakes, and I would have been okay. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't really care that much if I PB or not immediately. It's all about the long-term goal. PBs are nice, but if you don't get them, you don't get them. That's fine. Raining, dude. Yeah, it was raining here today, dude. It was kind of spontaneous. Just like picked up and then just stopped like a few times. But I don't think it's raining now. Yeah, this run, dude. What was it against my PB? Anything interesting? Yeah, beginning was kind of yikes. And then I was a minute ahead in Seaside 2. Oh my gosh. And then I choked it away. I choked it away. Like a loser. Oh no. I honestly love this part of the run. This is epic. In like 5 minutes or less. Well, hey, there you go. Just a little bit of rain to, I don't know. Just because, I guess. For a few minutes, and then, you know, back to normal. Back to sunny skies at 11:51 p.m. It's almost midnight, dude. What am I doing playing Mario? I gotta get up tomorrow. Do. Save like 30 seconds? No. I don't think going into first person saves a second per achievement. I mean, if you would have told me it saved like 10 seconds, I'd believe you. But I don't think I'd buy 30. But if it is 30, then hey, that's free time save for whenever I decide to be bothered to press that button. But I just do not feel like pressing the right stick. It's ultimate. This is like the ultimate laziest time loss. I could just save time by just pressing the stick on this. But I just don't want to because I do not like pressing the right trigger, and it just feels really gross to do that. I don't know why. It's literally the stupidest thing. What's going on, Nugget Bot? 1, 2, 3, 4. Toy Story 4, dude. It's crazy. I still can't believe they're making a Toy Story 4. I don't know how they're gonna expand on that storyline. Toy Story 3 seemed like a definitive like ending. I don't know how they're gonna make another one. Yeah, Rain can be cool, dude. It can be cool. I feel like it's not 30. If it really is, then wow, I could gold by 30 seconds on this for free. But I don't think it is. I'd have to see what Bayleaf's gold is on this, though. Maybe that would be an indicator. But I don't think so. I don't think first-person strats really save a whole second per move, because you only get 31 of these. So. Could PB this run? No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I'm 35 behind. And that also assumes... Oh, wait, you're right. Oh, no. Nah, it's okay. I don't care. Like I said, I don't really care. If I PB'd by like 2 seconds, it's like, I almost might as well just not PB. I don't really care that much. It does cut off the animation. Like, it cuts it off at the beginning. It doesn't cut off anything at the end. You have to keep doing it every single time. That's why it's annoying. If you could just hold it, if you could just press it once, it'd be awesome, but you have to keep doing it repeatedly. And again, it just like, it feels so gross pressing that. I don't know why. It's like so weird. It's like OCD or something. I cannot stand pressing that trigger down. Like I like cannot logically explain it. It's also somewhat laziness. Alright, let's do dungeon. This can be 326 for no frog skip, which isn't a bad time. It's not a bad time. Let's go. I need practice for it anyway, because, you know, I got a tournament, so. I was supposed to high frog jump there. Yeah, you can tell I'm not used to this. Oh no. If I fail this like once, I'm probably not gonna finish it. Hopefully I don't fail this. I shouldn't. The strats aren't that hard. You skip most of the level anyway. Oh, whoops. I didn't get it. These are not the strats. I don't remember what they are. Yeah, plus 30. I should have, dude. I should have done it. What was I thinking? No. Still would have had to get a good frog skip, which is also not likely. But yeah, it could have happened. We'll never know. Okay, we're gonna get a no frog skip PB. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna do a no frog skip PB because I don't have one. That's kind of the logic behind doing it. Plus, it's just kind of hype. The dungeon's cooler than not doing the dungeon, so I take back literally everything I've ever said that's been nice about this dungeon. Well, I'm really. It is like the worst thing that the motion on this guy, like actually holding the button down. What is wrong with me? How can I not climb this? Like shaking before you do the button input makes it so like you can't like lower or move or anything. It's so weird. Alright, well. We're past the part with the most variants. Most of the rest of this is pretty... You just kind of do it. Other than, I mean, glide on skip is also pretty auto-scrollerish. You just kind of do it. Boom. I was gonna say, is the music gonna play? Oh, I could get a drink of water. I'll do it after this jump. Get a drink of water. I'm thirsty. Yeah, I'm gonna get a no frog skip PB since I don't have one. I'm gonna get one for free. What? Really? There we go. Yeah, dude, it's basically you. Oh no, I wouldn't want that of anybody. No one deserves an upper section like that. That was a disaster. Okay, that's fine. I can take damage, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna take damage again, so... As fun as this dungeon is, you really still skip the more interesting parts of it, so it's still not even that epic. But I guess it is more epic than frog skip. But yeah, as long as I don't screw this up, this will be a 326. Yeah, it's really easy to get that. Sweep. Woo! Ah, my arms feel good now. I shook way harder than I needed to. Dude, thanks. No problem. Thank you for the awesome game. That was intentional. Just Yeah, I forgot to play the game. That's how yeah, dude, getting back in the mech is so hard. I know exactly what you mean. It's a disaster. Hello? Froggy. Dude, I like the froggy. It's frog skip. Or no frog skip. Let's go! Let's go! We done. Split a second late there, but that's fine. Oh my gosh, I lost 3.5 minutes on that split. Oh. It's 3.5 minute difference on that. The extra minute, it's 2.5 minutes different usually when you're on 1.2 digital, because, you know, digital saves like another minute and loads, but I'm on physical, so I lose some time from that, but otherwise, that is a no froggy PB. Let's go. Now we're doing glide on skipless jets. That's what I'm talking about. We do that, and I would do the dungeon. I would. That would actually be sick. But that's not what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty poggers, dude. 6th place. Dude, I'm 4th on frog skip. I should stick with that. Jeez. Yeah, 3 people have a 323, so I gotta get good if I want to beat them on frog skipless. Anyways, yeah, I will unsplit that. I won't save that split. I won't. I'll unsplit it and then save the other splits because like I got a bunch of gold and stuff. But this away. All right, guys. Well, that was that. Thanks for watching. I'm hop out of here now. That it's like midnight. I'm kind of tired. Yo, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you in the next stream. Stay epic, gamers. I'm peacing out of this stream. See ya.